Greetings, people. How you doing? Uh, Shout out to the subscribers, the viewers. Thank you all for time. For this presentation, I'm gonna go into the Maya calendar and its contribution to the current system that we are using right now, which is the Gregorian calendar, which is actually that was a whole spell. All right. So the Maya calendar is a system of calendars used in pre-Columbian Mesoamerica. All right. In many modern communities in Guatemalan islands, Veracruz, Oaxaca, Chiapas, Mexico. The essentials of the Maya calendar are based upon a system which had been in common use throughout the region dating back to at least 5th century BC. It shares many aspects with calendars employed by other earlier Mesoamerican civilizations, such as Zapotec and Olmec, and contemporary or later ones such as the Mixtec and Aztec calendars. By the Maya mythology tradition, as documented in colonial Yucatec accounts and reconstructed from late classic and post-classic inscriptions, deity Itzamna is frequently credited with bringing knowledge of the calendrical system to the ancestral Maya, along with writing in general and other foundational aspects of Mayan culture. Okay. The Maya calendar consists of several cycles or counts of different lengths. 260-day count is known to scholars as the Tzolk'in or the Tzolk'in. The Tzolk'in was combined with 365-day vague solar year known as the Hab. Right? So to form a synchronized cycle lasting for 52 Hab. So Hab is a part of the Maya calendric system. It was a 365-day calendar used by many of the pre-Columbian cultures of Mesoamerica. Called calendar round. Calendar round is still in use by many groups in Guatemalan highlands. A different calendar was used to track longer periods of time for inscriptions of calendar dates, identifying when one event occurred in relation to others. This is the long count, right? This is a view of what it is. The Mesoamerican long count calendar is a non-repeating vigesimal base 20 octodecimal base 18 calendar used by several pre-Columbian Mesoamerican cultures, most notably the Maya. For this reason, it is often known as the Maya long count. So they have two types of calendar, people, okay? Two types of system, okay? It is a count of days since the mythological starting point, according to correlation between the long count and Western calendars accepted by the great majority of Maya researchers, known as Goodman, Martinez, Thompson, or GMT correlation, right? So that's what GMT stands for. This starting point is equivalent to August 11th, 3114 BC in the proleptic Gregorian calendar, right? But I told you that the Gregorian calendar is actually it's a spell, right? With this calendar, I believe they add 1,000 years. Um, so we are really like 1,000 years. The current calendar system, the current system should be 1,000 years less. Okay, and I believe that was due to the many cataclysmic events that was taking place, and Pope Gregory was the one who implemented that calendar system, okay, to throw everybody off to throw us off our frequency, right? So our September 6th in the Julian year. So you have Julius Caesar, Julian. He had the Julian calendar too. The GMT correlation was chosen by John Eric Sidney Thompson in 1935 on the basis of earlier correlations by Joseph Goodman in 1905, Juan Martinez Hernandez in 1926, August 12, and Thompson himself in 1927, August 13. By its linear nature, the long count was capable of being extended to refer to any date far into the past or future. This calendar involved the use of positional notation system in which each position signified an increasing multiple of the number of days. The Mayan numeral system was essentially vigesimal, right? Vigesimal means our base 20. Numeral system is based on 20. Vigesimal is derived from Latin adjective vicesimus, meaning 20th, okay? In each unit of given position represented 20 times the unit of the position which preceded it. An important exception was made for the second order place value, which instead sorry, I lost my train of thought. Which instead represented 18 times 20, or 360 days. More closely approximating the solar year would be 20 times 20, equal 400 days. The cycle of the long count are independent of the solar year. So currently we have a lunar calendar, right? So it's more lunar. It's going off the moon cycles more so, right? The Maya calendar went off the solar cycle, okay? And the solar cycle, the new year would be in spring, right? Originally, that was how they defined what the new year was, okay? Also, within the Mayan calendar, the astrological principles are similar to the current astrological principle, but it's different in terms of the creatures that represents each season or each gate, right? So the gate would be whatever gate, the month that your zodiac, right? That would be a gate, the point of entry into this reality, okay? So many Maya long count inscription contains supplementary series which provides information on a lunar phase, number of the current lunation in a series of 6, and which of the 9 lords of the night rules, right? Less prevalent or poorly understood cycles, combination, and calendar progressions were also tracked. An 819-day count is attested in a few inscriptions repeating sets of 9 days. See 9 Lords of Night. See below. Okay. So the Zolkin modern orthography, also commonly written Zolkin, is the same. It's a name commonly employed by Mayanist researchers for the Maya sacred round or 260-day calendar. The word Zaklin is a neologism coined in Yucatec Maya to mean count of days. Code 1992. The various names of this calendar are used by pre-Columbian Maya people are still debated by scholars. The Aztec calendar equivalent was called Tanalpa in the Nahuatl language. Okay. So these are the symbology for the months within the calendar, within the Mayan calendar, right? Right, we got Imix, Ik, Akbal, Khan, Chikan, Kimi, Manik, Amat, Maluk, right? Eb, Men, right? Shuen. So this is a base 20 calendar, okay? I believe this is a 20 days within a month, within their month, within the way they measure within that calendar, okay? You know, within this one is 30 days. So let me slide over here. So not that one. So over here we have an example of what the Mayan calendar looks like. Okay, several different depictions. I've seen the ones with the copper colored man or woman on it, you know, copper colored, the ruddy red people, as we are those people, we are the descendants of those people. I mean, there have been a lot of remakes, and you know, when they remake it, they actually tamper with the complexion, right? Throw us off so we can't reconnect back with our ancient ancestry, because we are more connected to Mayan civilization than so-called Africa, okay? We're way more connected to it. It's evident in the way we, our mannerisms, in the way, the type of food we eat, okay? And the way we, type of herbs we use to heal ourselves. So these are various depictions of the Maya calendar, like this one here with the copper colored. See, this one right here, it's dark skin. You see that? Okay, so don't let that fool. The broad nose, okay, the locks. So the Mayans, I believe, were the ones who wore the locks. What you call, no, they call it Rasta, but it's really Mayan, of Mayan origins, okay? So I just wanted to cover this topic about the calendars, because I think it's very important to get the understanding of where we're coming from, to know where we're going, and the timeline, the fact that the timeline has been tampered with. And that's what really is throwing off our frequency to in order to become better than who we are now, or so-called evolve into greater beings, you know what I'm saying, knowing thyself. But yeah, we need to look more in these cultures, these things that we are more connected to, and we tend to ignore it a lot of times, because a lot of the answers we are looking for is right there, you know. So peace out, thanks for tuning in, and catch up with you guys. All right, I'm out.